Hello, today I'll be talking about Machop. Its previous PYC dates are May 2nd, 1996, February 21st, 1999, December 12th, 2001, October 2nd, 2004, July 24th, 2007, May 14th, 2010, March 4th, 2013, December 24th, 2015, October 4th, 2018, and August 4th, 2021. I don't really have much to say about Machop, so let's get into the Bulbapedia article. Hello, and welcome to the Bulbapedia section of the video. Today we'll be talking about Machop, the superpower Pokemon, whose number is 0066. This is what it looks like. Its type is fighting. Its abilities are Guts or No Guard in Gen 4+. Steadfast is its hidden ability. Gender ratio, 75% male and 25% female. Catch rate, 180 or 33.8%. Breeding, egg group human-like. Hatch time 20 cycles. Height 2'7" or 0.8 meters. Weight 43 pounds or 19.5 kilograms. Base experience yield in Gen 1 through 3 was 88. Gen 4 was 75. And Gen 5 plus is 61. Leveling rate is medium slow. EV yield is 1 and attack. Shape is that. Footprint is that. Pokedex color is gray. Base friendship is 70. Machop is a fighting type Pokemon introduced in Gen 1. It evolves into Machop starting at level 28, which evolves into Machamp when traded or when exposed to a linking cord. Biology: Machop is a humanoid bipedal Pokemon that has blue-gray skin. It has 3 brown ridges on top of its head, large red eyes, and a relatively flat face. On either side of its chest are 3 thin rib-like strips. Its feet appear to have no toes, while its hands have 5 fingers. Machop also has a short, stubby tail. Oh yeah, I don't really notice the tail. Machop's entire body is covered with muscles that will never tire or cramp. With these muscles, it can lift many times its own body weight. It is even capable of hurling up to 100 adults. It spends its time and energy working out and practicing all different forms of martial arts, striving to improve its abilities. One of its daily training routines involves lifting boulders and graveler repeatedly as if they were barbells. It becomes more dedicated the more its muscles grow. Once it feels confident, it challenges Makuhita to a battle. Machop lives in the mountains, and its diet includes highly nutritious food that allows it to efficiently build up its muscles. In Gen 2, Vital Throw was its signature move. Evolution: Machop evolves into Machop, which evolves into Machamp. So you can see this here. Machop, Machop, Machamp. Game data, Pokedex entries. Generation 1, in red and blue, loves to build its muscles. It trains in all styles of martial arts to become even stronger. Yellow, very powerful in spite of its small size. Its mastery of many types of martial arts makes it very tough. Stadium: its whole body is covered with muscles, so it can raise bulges anywhere. It can throw 100 adults. In Gen 2, in gold, always brimming with power. It passes time by lifting boulders. Doing so makes it even stronger. Silver: it loves to work out and build its muscles. It is never satisfied, even if it trains hard all day long. Crystal: it trains by lifting rocks in the mountains. It can even pick up a graveler with ease. Stadium 2 is just golds again. In Gen 3, in Ruby, Machop's muscles are special. They never get sore, no matter how much they are used in exercise. This Pokemon has sufficient power to hurl 100 adult humans. Sapphire: Machop exercises by hefting around a graveler as if it were a barbell. There are some Machop that travel the world in a quest to master all kinds of martial arts. In Emerald, it continually undertakes strenuous training to master all forms of martial arts. Its strength lets it easily hoist a sumo wrestler onto its shoulders. Fire Red: its whole body is composed of muscles. Even though it's the size of a human child, it can hurl 100 grown-ups. Leaf Green is just red and blues again. Gen 4, in Diamond, it helps a graveler repeatedly to strengthen its entire body. It uses every type of martial arts. In Pearl, its muscles never cramp, however much it trains. It lives in the mountains away from humans. Platinum: though small in stature, it is powerful enough to easily heft and throw a number of Geodude at once. Heart Gold and Soul Silver are their gold and silver counterpart. The Gen 5 Pokedexes are Platinum's entry. In Gen 6, X is Diamond's entry. Y is Fire Red's. Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire are their Ruby and Sapphire counterparts. In Gen 7, in Sun, it loves working out. As it gazes at its muscles, which continue to swell day by day, it becomes more and more dedicated to its training. Moon: with its superhuman strength, it's able to throw 100 people all at the same time. Its strength comes from lifting graveler every day. In Ultra Sun, once this Pokemon has gained enough confidence and muscle from training with its friends, it challenges Makuhita to a battle. Ultra Moon: it likes food that's highly nutritious because it's Instincts drive it to build muscle efficiently. The Let's Go game entry is Yellow's entry. In Gen 8, Sword's entry is Fire Red and Y's entry. Shield is the Gold entries. Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl are their Diamond and Pearl counterparts. In Legends Arceus, though as small as a child, it has strength enough to easily throw a well-built adult. Striving to become ever stronger, Machop trains by carrying a Graveler on its shoulders. Here's Machop in the Alola Pokedex. Game locations. Side game locations. In defense, held items. Pokemon caught in Gen 1 must be traded to a Gen 2 game in order for a held item to appear. In red, blue, and yellow, you get a brick piece 100% of the time. In gold, silver, and crystal, you get a gold berry 100% of the time. This is an in-game trade. Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, you get an Oran Berry from an in-game trade 100% of the time. Heart Gold and Soul Silver, you get a Machop Brace as an in-game trade 100% of the time. In Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, you get a Focus Band 5% of the time. Sun and Moon, you get a Focus Band 5% of the time. And X Attack, an in-game trade 100% of the time. Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, Sword and Shield, you get a Focus Band 5% of the time. Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, you get a Focus Band 5% of the time, or an Oran Berry as an in-game trade 100% of the time. In Legends Arceus, for normal, you get a Tumblestone 40% of the time, Ball of Mud 15% of the time, and grid items by level. For Alpha, you get an EXP Candy S 100% of the time, Seed of Mastery 10% of the time, and grid items by level. Still don't know how that math works. Stats, base stats. HP 70, Attack 80, Defense 50, Special Attack 35, Special Defense 35, Speed 35, for a total of 305. This Pokemon's special base stat in Gen 1 was 35. Pokeathon stats. Type Effectiveness, damage normally by, normal, fighting, poison, ground, ghost, steel, fire, water, grass, electric, ice, and dragon. Weak to flying, psychic, and fairy for double, immune to nothing, resistance to rock, bug, and dark for half. Learn set, Machop is available in Pokemon Sword and Shield, Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, and Pokemon Legends Arceus. By leveling up in Sword and Shield and Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, you get Low Kick and Leer at level 1, 4 Focus Energy, 8 Revenge, 12 Low Sweep, 16 Knockoff, 20 Scary Face, 24 Vital Throw, 29 Strength, 32 Dual Chop, 36 Bulk Up, 40 Seismic Toss, 44 Dynamic Punch, 48 Cross Chop, and 52 Double Edge. In Legends Arceus, Machop learns Tackle at 1 and masters it at 10. It learns Rock Smash at 6 and masters it at 15. Bullet Punch at 11 and masters it at 20. Double Hit learns at 18 and masters it at 28. Mach Punch learns at 22 and masters it at 32. Bulk Up learns at 25 and masters it at 35. Double Edge it learns at 34 and masters it at 45. Close Combat learns at 43 and masters it at 54. TM/TR in Sword and Shield. For TM00, Mega Punch, 1 Mega Kick, 3 Fire Punch, 4 Ice Punch, 5 Thunder Punch, 15 Dig, 17 Light Screen, 21 Rest, 22 Rock Slide, 23 Thief, 24 Snore, 25 Protect, 26 Scary Face, 31 Attract, 33 Rain Dance, 34 Sunny Day, 39 Facade, 41 Helping Hand, 42 Revenge, 43 Brick Break, 48 Rock Tomb, 57 Payback, 59 Fling, 75 Low Sweep, 76 Round, 79 Retaliate, and 81 Bulldoze. For the TRs, TR1, Body Slam, 2 Flamethrower, 7 Low Kick, 10 Earthquake, 13 Focus Energy, 14 Metronome, 15 Fire Blast, 20 Substitute, 21 Reversal, 26 Endure, 27 Sleep Talk, 30 Encore, 39 Superpower, 48 Bulk Up, 53 Close Combat, 57 Poison Jab, 64 Focus Blast, 79 Heavy Slam, and 85 Work Up. In Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, 1 Focus Punch, 8 Bulk Up, 10 Work Up, 11 Sunny Day, 16 Light Screen, 17 Protect, 18 Rain Dance, 26 Earthquake, 27 Low Sweep, 28 Dig, 31 Brick Break, 32 Double Team, 35 Flamethrower, 38 Fire Blast, 39 Rock Tomb, 42 Facade, 44 Rest, 45 Attract, 46 Thief, 52 Focus Blast, 56 Fling, 58 Endure, 66 Payback, 80 Rock Slide, 82 Sleep Talk, 83 Bulldoze, 84 Poison Jab, 87 Swagger, 90 Substitute, 96 Strength, 98 Rock Smash, and 100 Rock Climb. By breeding in Sword and Shield, this group gives you Bullet Punch, this group gives you Counter, this group gives you Quick Guard, this group gives you Submission, and this group gives you Tickle. In Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, Hitmonchan gives you Bullet Punch, this group gives you Close Combat, This group gives you Counter. This group gives you Encore. This group gives you Fire Punch. This group gives you Heavy Slam. This group gives you Ice Punch. This group gives you Knockoff. This group gives you Power Trick. This group gives you Quick Guard. This group gives you Submission. Chain Grid. Thunder Punch in this group, and Tickle from this group. It's ground to underground only. By tutoring in Sword and Shield, you can get the move Coaching in Sword and Shield Expansion Pass. It's a status fighting move. Its PP is 10. In Legends Arceus, you can get Bulk Up, Bulldoze, Fire Punch, Flamethrower, Focus Energy, Ice Punch, Poison Jab, Rest, Rock Slide, Rock Smash, and Thunder Punch. By transfer from another generation, 1 and 7 buy, that doesn't work anymore. 4, you get Captivate, that doesn't work anymore. 6 and 7, you can get Confide. 2, you can get Curse and Detect. 1 through 7, you can get Double Team, 1, Fissure. 3, 4, 6 and 7, you get Focus Punch. 2 through 7, you get Foresight, that doesn't work anymore. 2 through 7, you get Frustration, that doesn't work anymore. 2, 4, and 7, you get Headbutt. 2 through 7, you get Hidden Power, that doesn't work anymore. 5 and 6, you get Incinerate. 1 through 7, you get Karate Chop, that doesn't work anymore. 2 through 7, you get Meditate, that doesn't work anymore. 1 and 3, you get Mimic. 2 through 4, you get Mud Slap. 4, you get Natural Grift, that doesn't work anymore. 4 through 7, you get Power Trick. 6, you get Power Punch. 1, you get Rage, that doesn't work anymore. 2 through 7, you get Return, that doesn't work anymore. 2, 5, and 6, you can get Rock Smash. 4 through 7, you get Role Play. 2 through 7, you get Rolling Kick, that doesn't work anymore. 3, 4, and 6, you get Secret Power, that doesn't work anymore. 1, you get Skull Bash. 5 through 7, you get Smackdown. 3 through 7, you get Smelling Salts. 2 through 7, you get Swagger. 1, you get Takedown. 1 through 7, you get Toxic. 4, you get Vacuum Wave. And 4 through 7, you get Wake Up Slap. That doesn't work anymore. TCG only moves, you get Mach Punch from this card. Side game data. Got this. Okay. Pokemon Ranger in the browser entry. Machop packs a lot of power in its small body. It can easily shatter small rocks. In Shadows of Olmia, it attacks by punching and launching orbs of aura power. Got this. Yep. In Pokemon Go, Machop can be obtained by completing 1/4 of the ticketed special research. Straight to the top, Machop. Evolution data. Machop evolves into Machoke starting at level 28, which evolves into Machamp when traded. In Pokemon Legends Arceus, Machoke can also evolve into Machamp when exposed to a linking cord. So, you got Machop, level 28, and then the Machoke, trade, linking cord, Legends Arceus only, Machamp. Sprites, yes, this is when, yes, this was the first gen that had weird sprites, or like this, I remember the sprites being weird in Gen 1. Look, this is interesting because how they have kind of a version of this in the anime, in its first appearance, but they actually kind of made it look more normal. This is also a lot of, the first 2 generations, it's very, still got a lot of fat, I guess. This one adds like fat, but we'll get back to that. None of these colors are right. This is a green. This obviously doesn't work for that one. For back sprites, it looks like that. Actually, it doesn't even look like that one really works. There's technically 3. The 3 is more defined here. You can see the muscles, though. That's, yeah, it has the basic shape, I guess. Now this is sort of a brown and maybe army green. This is a dark brown, I guess, and like a blue, maybe a navy blue? I don't know. And then, yeah, it's kind of brown, which is interesting. And then we get more the, well, closer anyway, so this green, blue, then green, and then red eyes, we get that, that's nice. And more of the defined body, you know. Yeah. It's the big pose that it, like, yeah. Oh, and the shiny is sort of a brown with, is that the same color? I think it is, but like the shade of the body makes it look like it's a different color. That's interesting. So then, yeah, Diamond and Pearl, we get the, well, that's actually still kind of a blue, and brown, and that's now just like a tannish, kind of like dry mud almost, like dirt. Yes, okay, then this kind of stays same kind of color as the basic body, you know, these don't, you know, I think these probably change from generation to generation, how high they are and stuff. The whatever these things are at the top of his head. The knot hair. Yes. Fins, maybe? I don't know. Okay, then we have the kind of the grayish, bluish gray here. And these are now silver, which is interesting. And that's, yeah, just kind of, that one's almost exactly the same color, maybe a little bit lighter, but, okay, yep, we got all these. These basically, these turned to orange, that's interesting. And this is sort of a, yeah, like a, I don't know, like, it's not red anymore, it's not really orange. I don't know what color that is. Anyway, so yeah, then we've got, yep, that's, yeah, sword and shield. Let's see what that looks like. Still kind of remains. Does the amount of ribs change? I mean, this one's kind of hard to see the ribs. I don't think so. It's still kind of 3 rib-like structures, I think is what the article called it. Anyway, yes, okay, so then we got Legends Arceus. You know, everything's all modeled now, and looks cool. You know, Holmes. And other sprites, Choppy in Pokemon Super Contests. Chopper in Pokemon Super Contests. Kata in Pokemon Super Contests. And Punchy in Pokemon Super Contests. So these are probably NPC Pokemon, like the fight against. In the anime, so Machop in the anime, a bunch of them, walking around, probably training, I don't know. It looks like they're maybe at a construction site, so maybe they're warming up before helping out, I don't know. Yep, so get through all this. Pokedex entries in episode 29, in Ash's Pokedex. Machop, its body is pure muscle. Its special attack is the Seismic Toss. In Advanced Generations, episode 20, in May's Pokedex. Machop, the superpowered Pokemon. Machop have muscles that never tire, no matter how much they exercise. Machop have enough strength to throw 100 average-sized adults. In Pokemon Twilight Wings, so we got one here. Machop in Pokemon Twilight Wings, yep. Okay, in the manga, Machop in Pokemon Adventures. Okay, got all that. And the TCG and the TFG. Trivia. Before the release of the English versions of Pokemon Red and Blue, Machop was known as Karate. This name is a corruption of karate, a fighting style. Origin. Machop appears to be based on a bodybuilder. It also possesses some reptilian features, such as its face, 3 plate-like crests on its head, and a tail, and a bluish-gray coloration. Name origin. Machop is a combination of macho, manly, Spanish, and Portuguese for male, and chop. Juan Riki is derived from Juan, arm, and Riki, strength. Altogether, it is derived from an alternate reading of Juan Ryoku, arm strength, physical strength. Okay, then we got another languages. See also references. They didn't even mention it in Night and the other appearances. That's interesting. And external links. Let's move on. Now let's see Machop's first scene in the anime. Hello and welcome to the anime portion of the video. Today we are watching episode 29, The Punchy Pokemon. In this episode, Ash, the main character, and his traveling companions, Brock here and Misty, have met Rebecca here, who has asked them to help her defeat Hitmonchan here, because that's her dad's Hitmonchan, and she wants him to return home. He's been focused on this P1 competition, so she's going to explain what that is, and we'll see Machop.
It's a tournament for fighting Pokémon.
Yeah.
It's because my father...
And that's it. That's, well, that's Ash and Pikachu and Misty, by the way. But that's Machop's first scene in the anime, so we'll move on. Now let's talk about the TCG. I have one Machop card. It's the first version of the Machop card. It was illustrated by Mitsuhiro Arita. I really like how it shows how strong Machop is. It has 50 HP. It's 2'7" and 43 pounds. It has one move, Low Kick. In the video games, it's a fighting type move that damages an opponent and has a chance to make them flinch. On this card, it takes 1 fighting energy and hits for 20 damage. Its weakness is Psychic for double damage. It has no resistance, which is interesting since it could be resistant to other fighting types, since the rock type was put in the fighting type. However, they may have not wanted it to be resistant to the real fighting types. It costs 1 of any energy for Machop to retreat. Its description reads, loves to build its muscles. It trains in all styles of martial arts to become even stronger. This is the Pokedex entry from Pokemon Red, Blue, and Leaf Green. It's level 20. In the video games, it would be 8 levels from evolving into Machoke. Speaking of Machoke, I have a card for it, so we'll talk about that tomorrow. Now let's see why people love Machop. Now let's look at fan art. Hello and welcome to the fan art section of the video. Nobody sent in fan art, so let's start looking at DeviantArt fan art. For those of you familiar with the series, you might be wondering why we're on this single image, and that's because this is the only image we'll be doing today. So this is Machop by Goronic. So this is cool, looking Machop. It's got pants. It's got these kind of cargo shorts looking thing. It's got a belt, and just give him a thumbs up, and yeah, its eyes are closed, and nice use of colors and stuff, and it's got the classic yellow instead of the modern gray, which is cool. Yeah. Let's move on. Thanks to everyone who submitted fan art. While perhaps it would be better to wait until I've caught Alakazam to catch Machop, since I can encounter Machop in Pokemon Blue, I'll just be waiting until I've talked about Snorlax to catch it. Tomorrow I'll be talking about Machop. As always, this isn't my proper outfit. You'll see me tomorrow.